some big news coming in. The Health Ministry now confirms the India Today news break on vaccine pricing. Health Ministry says private hospitals functioning as vaccine centers now will charge 250 rupees per dose. That's the cap that has been put on vaccine pricing. Milan Sharma joining us live for more details. Milan, here's the Health Ministry now confirming India Today's news break, clarifying that private hospitals will now be charging 250 rupees per dose of vaccine, and that's the cap on it. Take us through the details.
Well, that's right, Nabila. On India Today, we reported how the government as well as the vaccine manufacturers have decided on a price of rupees 250 per dose. This is what private hospitals will be charging anyone and everybody who wants to visit a private vaccination center starting March 1st. The vaccines will be given free in government hospitals, but we remember that meetings and deliberations between the vaccine expert committee as well as the vaccine manufacturers were going on, and 250 rupees is what you'll have to pay as a charge if you go and get a vaccine in a private hospital. This is across the country, and this would include the service charges that hospital would be taking, which would be about 100 to 150 rupees. And that is the upper limit and the ceiling price at which private hospitals empaneled under the Ayushman Bharat scheme as well as the central health insurance scheme of the government will be able to vaccinate the population above the age of 60 and above the age of 45 in private sector.
Right. Here, Milan, a question that widely asked is, will we be able to choose the vaccine that we want? Out of the two, the Covishield and Covaxin, will we be able to choose from at these private hospitals? Will there be a choice for people to make?
Well, at this point, the government has denied any sort of choice being given to people to choose the vaccine. We already know that Bharat Biotech's Covaxin is being supplied largely to government establishments and government hospitals, while the private hospitals have already been vaccinating people with Covishield, which is Serum Institute of India and Oxford AstraZeneca's vaccine. So for now, the government is saying that the vaccines are safe. Both the vaccines are safe, which is why either or situation is not possible. So the first dose of the vaccine that you get, if it's Covishield, the second dose will also be of the same vaccine. For now, you are not going to get a choice to choose the vaccine, but you can choose your vaccination center.
All right. Thank you very much, Milan, for joining us with those details. Yeah, here we're looking at 250 rupees cap that the government has now announced on vaccines that will be offered at private hospitals, of course, designated ones.